Yo, Sly 2 Among Thieves. Sly's next chapter, and it's way, way better. This thing is a whole nother animal, which by that I mean there's new animals in it, like this parrot guy, who apparently is the main villain. But no one cares about him, because every other villain in the entire series is better, and yes, that includes the spooky dingo mask for number 3. So our story picks off from the last game. When Clockwork gets dumped into the lava last time, luckily he had some armor all lava protecting, so all of his metal pieces survived. There's a new gang in town though. The Claw Gang, which I don't really get because only one of them has claws, but, which I'm not going to rain on the parade. It could have been worse. It could have been like the Fiendish Five or something stupid like that. But you know who does have claws? Constable Neela, who's a cheetah, I think? But she's working for the police. But not really. But she's also working for the Claw Gang. But hang on, wait. Don't they know that these people are evil? Caramel Eater says they're doing a favor for the Contessa. But how do you look at this thing and see, oh, that looks like a good person who won't backstab me at all? Anyways, each of the Claw Gang members takes apart a clockwork metal, from the tail feathers, to the heart, to the wings, to wait. What happened to all the gross parts? Sly, press the circle button to recover the clockwork rectum. Notice I didn't say clockwork penis, because this is a family educational product, and birds do not have penises. The more you learn. So anyways, the first mission. Dimitri, the greasy iguana, the best video game Dimitri of all time, not named Petrovich, stole the clockwork tail feathers in order to print off counterfeit Robux in order to make a YouTube scam video in order to fund his nightclub business, for which, similar to Mugshots Casino, how do you expect to make any money with this business when there's armed guards literally everywhere who would shoot anything on sight? I'm sorry, these business models are just pissing me off, okay? Okay, I've had it. So last game we really got to just play as Sly, and then we did some junk mini games as the other two characters, but here you get to enjoy playing as two characters. Then there's Bentley missions. Murray missions go like pow, bang, bang, but after every Bentley mission you're just like, God, I wish he was in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the waist down, because then he'd be a lot more fun to play as. And don't lie, you've said it. We finish off World 1 with the greatest Dimitri boss fight in the video game history, with the actual greatest boss theme ever, maybe. And he calls me a cracker box, which I feel like I should be offended, but I'll just screenshot this and wait for him to run for political office one day. Up next, we got Rajan, the drug tiger, who's El Jefe of Sly villains, but not that El Jefe the tiger. But yeah, how did Rajan get rich, apparently, in this story, okay? Oh, he's a spice farmer, you say. Oh. So by that, do you mean he's a Spice Girls super fan? Or an Indian drug lord? Or to be fair, maybe they're the exact same thing, I don't really judge. However, here's a list of my main concerns in this world in order from least confusing to most confusing. So first, Sly goes to get some clothes from this apartment complex and ends up getting Rajan's suit. But how does this fit him? I don't understand. Number 2, does Caramel Eater really not know who this is? And that, yeah, I only had 2 things. Relatively non-stupid world, actually. But speaking of stupid worlds, I hate World 3. It's not needed, and Rajan is just the same guy but with more drugs, and you have to do the stupid bug mission, and I do not care for this much at all, good sirs and madams. It also takes me like 20 minutes to figure out how to get to the safe house every single time. World 4, Bentley Hell World, is actually really, really awesome. You just have to play as Bentley in it. And because he has no gang for the first little bit, you just have to listen to him talk to himself about jumping and hit the circle button or whatever he says, because I don't listen to four-eyed turtles not named Franklin. You end up breaking Sly out of jail, because this is a band of thieves and not just a bent of leaves. And yeah, that was terrible, I'm sorry. Speaking of terrible though, World 5, which I'm just kidding, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just the exact same world as World 4, and you're not going to tell me otherwise. World 6, Canada, is a real hoot though. The 5th best villain of the game, Billy Buffalo, is a cool guy, I guess. And then I like these cute little reindeer guards, though, with these cute little snowshoes. Then there's this mission, which I don't even want to explain what is going on here, but I'll assume that Murray is working on his new taxidermy business. World 7 is about the same as World 6, but slightly more bladey. And then you just gotta fight Billy Buffalo, and it's okay. It's okay. World 8. I think I just have a weird thing where I'm like allergic to the final world of a Sly game because it can be amazing, but I'm just not going to remember anything that happens in it other than the final boss fight. But also look at this main villain. I mean, can you blame me here? I mean, plot twist, that pink chick from before becomes Clockwork, but still, what is this thing? How is Clockla a catchy way of saying Clockwork and Neela? Anyways, this game is really just confusing at the end of the day. Why are they even considered a band anyway? I've only seen like 1 or 2 instruments throughout the entire game. And to go one step further and add to the confusion, why does this person on Amazon rate Ant Bully for the GameCube to be better than this other person rating Sly 2? I mean, this doesn't make any sense, okay? But where does Sly 2 Band of Thieves go on the wall?